Four bad people to take over the world. That's D4. That's it. That's D4. Alright, good. We're ready to get going. TikTok live. Hey, IG live. Hey. King Gene.
Yes, sir.
To the extent that one of the T's can also move around a little bit with the IG and TikTok phone here and there throughout, that'd be great. So
Okay.
get some different angles of views.
Copy you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, we are live on YouTube. We are live on, hold on, confirming Facebook.
TikTok, IG, welcome to the game show. We're getting started in just moments. Thank you guys for logging in. Share this right now. We're going to teach tonight how to build a fundable business, and we're going to make it fun, but also not just entertaining, super educational. All right. Let's get it. Let me know where we're on. Let me know where we're on. You taking pictures? What's up? I turn it on like that. What you need? All right, I feel like it's 7:01 or something. I know it's some time right now. What's going on? Eastern Standard Time. EST, not CST.
All right. All right, King, here we go.
All right.
It's Credit Cash Flow, whenever you're ready.
So here's how we're going to start, man. We're going to start how we start. We're going to start right here. Start this thing with a whisper. Cash flow. Bring it up. 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 Cash flow. Hey! Listen, guys. Happy Credit to Cash Flow Wednesday. We are now in our third week of a 4-part week series called Credit to Cash Flow Live, the first ever financial literacy game show. We're making fun. Yeah, give it up for that. You know, people just don't pop out game shows every here and there. You know what I'm saying? You just don't pop up with a game show. So guys, we're going to make it fun, cool, entertaining as always to learn financial literacy, wealth creation, cash flow creation. My name is Jay Morrison. I am the founder of the Jay Morrison Academy, also the founder of the historic Tulsa Real Estate Fund, which is the real estate fund that actually birthed this building. I'm the co-founder of this building with my wife, Ernestine Morrison, who couldn't be here tonight, but she sends her love and blessings. And through all that founding and all that building, it's been my goal to make wealth education more relatable, more accessible, and more affordable. I said, yeah, listen. Our people need it, but we need it for the low. Our people need it, but we need it to be translated. Our people need the information, but we need it to be accessible and achievable for us, right? So 10 years ago, God called me February of 2012 and said, take care of my people and I will take care of you. And I committed and I agreed. So everything you see from me is based off a calling and my obedience to that calling. And one thing I learned last night I want to share with y'all. My wife was watching Sarah Jakes. And I've watched Sarah Jakes a little snippet here and there. And there's nothing wrong with Sarah Jakes, but I just never got to a Sarah Jakes sermon or lecture or preaching, right? It's T.D. Jakes' daughter. And so my spirit said last night, young man, sit and listen to what Sister Sarah got to say. And I'm listening to Sarah Jakes. She spoke something to me that I want to give to you all. And what I realized, I was in my feelings a little bit the last couple of weeks about just my journey, my businesses, the brand, where I'm going in life, right? Just in my feelings a little bit, like we all kind of do sometimes. And what I realized is that none of us know, there's no handbook of what your success looks like. Right. Of what your journey looks like. Like, what's the playbook for a 21-year-old 3-time felon? Like, what's the playbook of how your life should play out after that? As myself. Or someone that didn't go to college, we're trying to make it out here in this financial world. What's the playbook? What's that journey look like? Or someone like myself who's a divorcee. I got married and divorced the same year. In 2010, I think it was. I don't even remember it so fast. What's the playbook post-divorce? I also filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy. What's the post-vacancy play? Like sometimes we're not happy or satisfied or content with our outcome, but who set the standard for the outcome of your life based on what you survived and based on what you've been called to do? And so I realized that everything I've been called to do, even how challenging and the load on my shoulders and the weight I feel oftentimes as much as it is, that's the spot that God wants me at. God wants you, me, us. He wants us in some of the tough positions that we get ourselves in. And sometimes it'll reward us in the abundance and free-flowing positions we get ourselves in. But when we find ourselves stripped, broken, challenged, the heavyweight, the load, and can't figure it out, that's where he shows up. That's where the grace is. And grace is not, this was what Sarah said, and I embrace it so much. Usually when we talk about grace, it's forgiveness. Right? No, that's mercy. See, grace is, if I were to, as I have, this is one of my students right here, King Kenneth. When I impart my grace upon him, I'm giving him my favor. I'm giving him my strength. I'm giving him part of my talents, part of my gift. I'm imparting my grace. It's not my forgiveness. I'm giving him part of my glow, part of my oil. And so what I found out is that through our journeys, me being a teenage dad, born to a teenage mom, I survived attempted murder before I was born. My mom sat on the abortion table while doctors came in and out 5 times she had an opportunity. And she got up to have me. And so as I look at grace, it's not just the forgiveness, but the grace is all the favor, and the grace is like what God or someone of a greater authority is imparting some blessing on you, imparting some wisdom on you. So what we do here in Credit to Cash Flow, we're imparting our financial literacy grace. And no matter where you're at in your credit journey or your cash flow journey, it doesn't matter how it got to look. I talked to a couple the other night who make over $400,000 a year. They're married, retirement age, have done well for themselves, but have racked up a bunch of debt and hit me after a webinar, hey, King Jay, man of God, I'll talk to you. But their situation is unique. They have an 800 credit score, 750 credit score, make $400,000 a year, have over $400,000 equity in their home, but don't have nothing in the bank. And they're down on themselves. But I said, somebody else say, I'll take that chessboard. Right. But there's somebody else who's more wealthy or in this situation, or somebody here who might be going through a transition in housing and maybe homeless, or somebody else here that's going through a divorce, or somebody here that's suffering from a depression. Or it looks different for all of us, and it's okay. Here's the thing. Everybody say, just keep going. That's it. No matter how yours looks, we don't know, like, if y'all would have seen me in my post 2.5 years in prison, my post 10 years in the streets, it didn't look like this. I didn't sound like this. So people may respect or admire some of the grace and dignity and class that I walk with. Or the fact that I say kings and queens since 2015, 2016 when I speak to us. I don't use the N-word, I don't use the B-word, not even my casual settings, in those settings. So people may see that, but that was all a process of me just keeping going and allowing God to keep imparting himself in my life and just evolving to wherever he takes me. But we all have that same opportunity, and all of you all situations look different. So I just want to tell you, no matter where you're at in your financial journey today, some of y'all are up, some of y'all are down, some of you in between, some of you are confused. No matter where you're at in your financial journey today, there literally is prosperity on the other side as long as you just keep going. And remember, if you don't show up, if you don't show up, say it with your chest. If you don't show up, if you don't show up in the rooms, your blessing won't and can't show up. You wasn't there. You were home rolling the J, or playing a video game, or having happy hour after work, or going to try to date and find some man. But then you worry about what my bank account, how my bank account look. You didn't show up. So you just keep going, you just keep showing up, and the blessings are on the way. And I wanted to start off today, that was on my heart to share with y'all. So let's get ready to start. Let's get ready to start. Let's get ready to start. Credit to Cash Flow, the game show. So I'm going to bring my partner up. My partner's going to talk today with us. I'm going to bring the whiteboard out. I am the wealth translator. His job is to teach you all advanced wealth strategies. My job is to make it plain and to translate. At the end of the wealth translation in our class tonight, we're going to have a celebrity guest come up, and we're going to have a very special guest come up who's on our way to celebrity. He's a celebrity in our world. And they're going to pick 2 teams from our live studio audience. Those 2 teams are going to compete against each other here at the podium to find a winning team. And that winning team will go head-to-head to have one winner tonight. One winner that will go on to play next week in our grand prize finale round of Credit to Cash Flow, where Megan Brooks and B. Simone of the Open Shore Podcast will be our celebrity host next week. And we're going to be giving away 1 acre of land, free and clear, for your family. So the winner tonight, give it up. The winner tonight has the opportunity to go on to compete to win 1 acre of land. That's land you can cash flow, you can build on it, you can glamp on it. Hey, you can flip it and resell it if you want. It's your land for you and your family. So however business situation, we want to be able to do that. So without further ado, I want to get into tonight's lesson. Take notes in your phone. Write notes on your notepad. TikTok, IG, Facebook, YouTube. All you guys take notes. You're going to get free detailed game on how to build a fundable business in 2023. It's like a player telling you, like, yo, listen, bro, here's how you go in the club. Here's how you get them. We're giving you the right outfit to put on, the right cologne to put on, how to tilt your hat, what car to hop out on, all the tips and tricks on how to get a fundable business in 2023, right? And right here in Georgia, you can start an LLC, you can start a company for under $200. For under $200, you can start a business, but in the next 20 minutes, we'll show you how to get $50,000 to $250,000 for that business in 2023. So let's give it up for my partner, the man with the plan, financial expert, Mr. More Gas himself, King Energy. Give it up.
All right. Back at it. Hey. We got 2 more. I see 2 winners are still in here from last week. So you all know how we got to start, because I got to power up. So let's start it from the bottom.
Let's give him some, y'all. Give me some.
Give me some
Cash
flow. All right. That's all I need. All right. Y'all know how this go, right? So you finna get straight to it today. Y'all see I got my phone in my hand. I usually don't have my phone. So that means not only do you guys need to take notes, but I'm finna give you guys 2 things, right? I'm gonna teach you how to create a fundable business, and then I'm gonna tell you why you need to utilize it, right? And a real brief story. So last night, in one of our mentees in our mentorship session, one of our mentees got her daughter 2 American Express credit cards, but she made a mistake. She didn't necessarily make a mistake, but she didn't maximize the opportunity. So I told this young lady, I said, hey, how many credit cards did you get? She said, I got one was 10,000 and the other was maybe like 1,000. I said, did you get it in your personal name? Get it in her personal name or her business name? She said, I got it in her personal name because I was scared because my daughter has a business, but it hasn't been open that long. I was like, hey, that's good, but do you know on the business side, you would have got more money, maybe 5 to 10 times the amount, and it would report to your personal credit profile? And she was like, oh, I was just nervous. So today, I'm going to break it down how and why you should put funding and get all of the funding that you can in your business name. And I'm going to tell you how to actually create an LLC. So does everybody in here know what an LLC is? Yes. All right, so look, y'all know how we do this. So LLC stands for what? Say it again. I'm going to say it one more time. All right.
I'm going to slow it down for everybody. An LLC is not a corporation. It's not a corporation. Everybody say limited.
Limited.
Liability. Company. All right, there we go.
All right, so now we're going to teach, I want you guys to understand how to properly structure your LLC or your corporate entity so you can get funded from a bank, right? So the first thing you want to do is you want to get a name. You got to figure out what name do I even want. This is very, very important. Your name is like going to the bank and you getting prejudged with prejudice on your name.
The wrong name in
The
the
wrong
wrong bag.
name, you might not get the check. So everybody say, I want the check.
I want the check.
I want the check.
I want the check.
Listen, let me tell you something. The bank got my money. The bank got y'all money. Not the money you deposited, but the money they've been collecting from everybody. So I'm trying to go to the bank to get one thing. Get more money from them than I put in them. Right? So let me tell y'all the next step you guys need to make sure that you're doing is once you create your name and have a generic name, which is more important, and I'm going to give you guys a little later some terms that you can use in addition to it, but you want to keep it as generic as possible. Like you can say something like Mimi LLC or IOU LLC. Notice I didn't say Trucking LLC or Smoke Shop LLC. Right? That's very important because you want to stay away from high-risk industries. Anything like that draws up a red flag. I'm going to give you guys a list of names that you can use towards the end, but I want to first go over the structure. Right? The next thing, after you compile and you pick out your name, you actually want to go to the Secretary of State and search the name. You want to search the name prior to paying for it. Right? Because you got to search for it in two different locations. The first location is in your state, and the second location is on the federal side, which is the IRS.gov. Your names have to be identical. Everybody say identical. Right, so I know y'all guys been with us. Most of y'all been here for the last 3 weeks. And I told you that everything needs to match. Everything needs to be uniform. The reason it needs to be uniformed is because when the bank gives you money, they want to make sure they can find you if you don't pay them their money back. So you want to give them what they want so you can get what you want. Right? So let's recap. We're going to identify a name that the bank likes. Then we're going to search that name on the state side and then on the federal side. And once we search for that name, we're going to pay for that name. Right? And we're going to get something from the Secretary of State side, which you do first. You get it from the state first. Then you get your EIN number from the IRS. You're going to get something from the state called a control number. Everybody say control number.
Control number.
You need 2 pieces of paperwork to open up a bank account for your business. That is a EIN, which comes from the federal side, and your articles of organization that has your control number. If you go to the bank now, you don't even have to have the paperwork. You can tell them your name, and then give them your EIN, and it pulls right up on the computer. This is very, very important, right? The next thing I'm going to tell you guys. So once you figure out what your name is going to be, you also want to make sure you have an address that is not associated to you. Now you can, but I want everybody to know, anytime you open up an LLC or any kind of corporate entity and you have your own address on it, that means anybody can look it up, find out where you stay, and pull up on you at your business. So let's say you got an online business and you selling cakes online, or t-shirts online, and somebody don't like your shirt. And you get into a dispute with them online about your shirt. They can pull up your LLC and pull up to your house. Say, I don't want that.
I don't want that.
I don't either. Right? So, okay, very important. So this is what you're going to do. This is some hacks. When you want to find a registered agent or an address to use to register your business, you can simply go to Google and type in chief registered agent in the state that you want the LLC in. That way you don't have to pay $300, $400, $500 to get your business set up properly. Everybody say, I want my stuff set up right. That's right, because we want to get the bag. All right, so now, once you got your EIN, you got your name, you got your registered agent, right? Then you want to go and get you an email, a business email. Say, everybody say this, I don't have a Gmail for my business.
I don't have a Gmail for
I don't
my
think
business.
y'all understand me. So I'm telling you guys to repeat these things because I want it to stick. I don't want to just say it and you don't get it. I want you to retain this. I'm going to tell you how powerful this is. I personally don't do business or give any money to anybody who has a Gmail if I'm doing business.
Or Yahoo.
Or Yahoo. It better say info@AT&T.com. It better say info@Comcast.net. It better say something that symbolizes that I can trust you, that you're running a business. Everybody can get a Gmail, but you gotta pay for your business email. Right? So let's keep going. So now we got our article set up, we got our EIN, we got our email address, we got a name.
Let's pause real quick. We're going to back this thing up. Back this thing up. First and foremost, I want anyone here who's getting that kind of your blood boiling a little bit, and you start to sweat, and you feel a little intimidated because it seems to be like a lot of things and a lot of paperwork. I want you to understand that this is light work right here. This is light work. It's so interesting. I remember a story real quick. I was coming out of the streets, and I was trying to get I had closed my first few real estate deals. I was trying to get one of my buddies who was still hustling in the streets. I was trying to get him to come out of the streets and get into real estate and buy a house with me. And so I'm like, bro, listen, his son's mom had good credit. I'm like, listen, just you get her the son, you get a free family. You get a free family house, you can rent it out, you get their income. He's like, man, but I don't know. If you get a 3-family house and don't go good, it's gonna mess up her credit. I said, bro, you just sent her to New York with a half ounce of dope. Bro, you just sent her on a trip with drugs that can put her away for life, and you worried about her credit on a flip? But this is how what we think, though. Many of us have survived all kind of hardships in our life. Survive things daily right here in Atlanta, and then you get scared over some paperwork. You go to the gas station at 12 with your flip-flops on, walk through all the thugs. You do all that with all the bravado, all the courage in the world, but then you're scared over some paperwork. Listen, we always say faith without works is what?
Yeah.
Faith without what?
Works.
Paper.
Work.
Oh. Faith without works is dead. But we be scared to do the paper work. Everything he said right here you can do from your bed, on your phone, with your moo-moo on, or your basketball shorts, or however you get down when you're in the crib. Everything he said right here. This light work. Ain't no prison time being risked. Ain't no time on a corporate plantation, working 40 hours a week to do this. We're talking about the ability to get the amount you make in a year for a new business from the effort that you expend in the bed. Like, we gotta be willing to do the work. So I want to just break that down and let us say how simple this is. And all he's talking about doing is creating an LLC that is legitimate in the eyes of the bank. So they can trust you to give you unsecured debt. That's debt and loans where there's no collateral. You ain't gonna put up no house, no car, no nothing, just trust. The trust factor comes from the paper
work. All right. So let me circle back around, right? Because I want to make sure everybody understands the power of this name. So when you're setting up your business, they're going to ask you to classify your business, right? And they're going to ask you to register it or give you, they're going to ask you to use your NAICS code. That is your North American, let me make sure I say this right, and make sure everybody say this back. North American Industry Classification System. That means any business that you start is classified. That means they have to give it a classification to see what you do. And when the bank pulls it up, if it's in a high-risk industry, they say, hey, we don't want to do business with you. Matter of fact, we'll take your money, we just ain't going to let you borrow now. That means, so I'm going to say this. Everybody who's been here, you know that the bank only does 1 to 2 things. It don't buy houses, it don't buy cars. It only buys and sells what? Money. So if the bank's selling money, we selling money too. All right. So I want you guys to understand that. I'm not going to go through all the list of classification codes. Just know that you can Google this, or you can type in creditorcashflow.pro and get the whole list. But we ain't got enough time for all that. And the reason I'm telling y'all this is so you can do it for free. Now you can go to zenith.com and they'll do all of this for free for you. Not for free, but they actually charge you for it. But if you can do it yourself, that means you can charge somebody. I'm going to just keep going.
All right. It's a trade right here. This is a skill.
Right.
It's a craft right here.
All right. The next thing you want to do, once you got all of your paperwork, you got your business set up at the state, you got your business set up with the IRS, and you got your name. Not only do you got your email, but you also have a business telephone number. Right? You got a business telephone number. Very, very important. Right? So I want to explain to y'all how this really works. You guys want to make sure when you go to the bank, they can look you up online, and you also have a website that has your email, which is a business, and a telephone that's a business. Y'all can go to, what's the name of that company? Freedom Voice, that's right, Kenneth. He can tell you about the 120,000 you up already on business credit with no inquiries. Let y'all understand how powerful this is. So after you have all these things set up, you got your EIN, you got your business telephone number, business email, business website, looks professional. Then you do what? You go to the bank. You take your paperwork there, or they pull up your information online, you open up a bank account, and you drop a bag. Boom. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. You let it sit in there for 30 days. If your credit is suffice, you go get a bag. Right? So if you have a business bank account, now you just build a business banking relationship. So if you give them $20,000, they might turn around and give you $50,000. And you say, you know what? It's a house across the street. Or matter of fact, they're going to give me 3 two-row cars with this $50,000. That's going to bring me $2,000 a piece per car. Now I'm making $6,000 a month, and I only got to pay $1,000 a month on this loan. How much money have you spent of your own since I've been talking? To make this money? There you go. $200. $100 in Georgia. $99. Unless they took it up. Y'all know they ain't played everything right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I do want to give you guys a couple of things to think about, and to make sure you do this as well. You also want to make sure you're registering your business with Dun and Bradstreet. That's DNB. That is a business. That's the Business Consumer Reporting Agency, a business reporting agency, or bureau, as a lot of people say. And once you do that, when you start getting these business trade lines, which is a loan or a credit card in your business name, then you start building business credit. Now you can do U-lines and all of these top 10s, but I'm telling you, the fastest way to get good business credit is by doing business with banks who give you money and report to Experian Business, Equifax Business, if you're trying to build up your business profile so you can, in the beginning, back your business by you personally, and then you start getting money without you guaranteeing the business, which is always the goal. The reason you start a business, and I'm going to tell you how the secret is you start by personally guaranteeing your money, then you build up your business, now you don't personally guarantee the business at all. The business stands alone. You think they're looking for Jeff Bezos if Amazon shut down, personally. Matter of fact, Donald Trump, they can't even find him because ain't none of his stuff in his name. It's in a trust, which is another type of business. America is a what?
Business.
That's a business. You feel me? All right. One more thing, right? And I'm going to get off. I want to make sure you guys know this as well. You do not have to have a business or LLC, particularly, to go get business funding. You can use your social security number and apply for business credit as a sole prop.
Sole proprietor.
Proprietor. You can put that in there too. Also, you do not have to wait till you build your business credit to go get business funding. You can go get business funding if your credit is good the same day you get the paperwork for the business. So imagine if I told y'all 3 banks you can go to when your credit is good and they all give you $25,000 a piece, same day. We got receipts in here. Actually did it live before this set was here. Got somebody $100,000 live and just did it for them, just to show them how real it was with one inquiry. What's the name of the banks? Might want to cut. Oh no, we got time to put them banks in there. Matter of fact, see me after the class. I got you. But CashFlow.pro, I got 150 banks. Not only the banks, but the bureaus they pull from, the credit unions you need to go to, the regional banks you need to go to, what they looking for, the docs you need. So all the resources are there for you guys. But I want you guys to know the power of just the information. If you got good credit in here right now, you can go to the bank and go get you a business credit card using your social security number that doesn't report to your personal credit profile just by having that information.
That fast.
Fast. So, other than that, hope that helped you guys. We got one more week after this.
Could you repeat the website information again? Website.
Oh, creditandcashflow.pro?
No, the one to get your website for your business, you need to go where?
I'm going to have to pull it up for you. I got you.
He said freedom board up
Yeah, you talking about that's telephone. I don't want to confuse nobody. I don't even want y'all to get there. I just want y'all to understand the concept. Because everything I'm telling y'all can Google these steps and do them yourself, or y'all can just find a company that does it for you. So you can Google them, but I want you guys to understand the power of the information of you doing it yourself. This takes not even 2 hours to do this work. Not even 2 hours.
Intentionality.
Hey, I got a question though.
We got to do questions at the end, King.
I got a question.
Yeah, we got questions at the end.
At the end. Yeah. So that's the end for me.
Give it up for King E.
Y'all catch up with me in the questions after the class. All right.
Listen, this is so achievable, so doable. This should be second nature for us and our families right here. Knowing this information should be second nature. Like, boom, I know. I did the EIN. Registered agent. Your DUN number. GoDaddy account. Your website ain't got to be fancy. It just needs to be clean. Give me a picture of you with a mission statement. Done. With your email and your phone number at the bottom. All these things are achievable. And we talked about this NAICS code. We tell all our students the easiest thing to do is have a management company or consulting company. A company that manages your core business or consults in your core business. That's the least risky, fundable business that's out there. So, let me get this side of the room real quick. This is going to be my credit side today. This side of the room, if the bank's selling money, repeat after me, if the bank's selling money, I want the answer. I want to repeat after me. If the bank's selling money, this side, we selling money too. Try y'all again because I didn't get it at first. I'm going to get y'all what we do. I'm going to get y'all one. One more time.
If the bank selling money, we selling money too.
That's what we're doing, guys. Think about this. You could deposit $100,000, $400,000, $1 million a year, whatever you want, into the bank. And they make money off your deposits. and they actually get more debt from your deposits. But there's nothing that makes them have to give you back loans or your money. So they're making money off us, off mortgages, off car loans, off student loans, off personal loans, off home equity lines of credit, and all that. It's your duty. It's your job to go get their money. Well, we can start multiple companies, and he said, under sole proprietorship, under your LLCs, under your C Corps, S Corps, etc. The same day you get your paperwork, go to them and get some paperwork. Same day, that easy. All right, family, so it is time now for the game show. Everybody say game show.
Game show.
All right, so what I'm going to do real quick, I want to bring up one of my brothers. We just kind of hit it off recently. We had a circle of friends, and he's super funny. I told him he couldn't curse, and he almost ran. I told him it was a clean show, but he said he got it. So have our hands on a blooper and a beep beep button. You can take that out, Ken. I got you. But I'm gonna bring it up for Atlanta's own super funny comedian. I want to see. Keep this board real quick. I want to see what he might have got out of this real quick. Give it up for my brother real quick. Moneybag Mafia in 85 South, Atlanta's own. Here at the Legacy Center. Appreciate you, King. Thank you for coming to Credit to Cash Flow. I told him I got him a Credit to Cash Flow shirt that, he can wear to the gym.
I got you.
So what do you think about today's lesson? Did you hear any tips, anything that apply to you as an entrepreneur and as a talent?
Yeah, I ain't know people was selling money. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, the banks out here, they selling the money, man.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Yeah, we give the banks our money, right? Say you deposit $1,000. The bank can get 10 times that from the federal government.
Okay.
And then all they do when they give us a loan, they sell the money.
Okay.
So they charging us for the money they giving us.
All right.
They selling the paper.
So what was the PPP loan? Like, did they?
The PPP was essentially
You had
that.
to get nothing back on that either. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they come on. Yeah.
You should have did.
Atlanta.
You should have did a PPP loan class too. We would have been.
We've been up, out of
We
here.
were out of here.
The 10 black houses.
I spent my money a long time ago.
But the PPP, they got backed up by the federal government.
Right.
So the banks sold the money, but they still charging interest, and they have to chase them folks for the interest, but the government will take care of it on the back end.
I'm here. I'm trying to help somebody get an acre of land, so I'm here.
All right, so listen, like I said, somebody tonight gonna win an acre or be eligible to go compete next week for an acre of land.
And I get to come stay there with y'all.
He gonna bring a tent.
I'm bringing 10.
He gonna be glamping. All right, and so, who on? Wait, Katana, you on? All right, so we got high energy coming in the building again. We got a special guest host, in-house family in the building. Queen K gonna give it up to BR. Hey, our second captain tonight. So you're gonna take that out. So listen, each captain is gonna pick 3 members from the audience to be on their teams. Our left side is gonna be Team Cash Flow. Right side is gonna be Team Credit. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do ladies first.
All right.
However you want to do
Looks
this.
like they've been paying attention in here. Let me get Queen right here with the bun.
Okay.
Come on, Queen. Come on, Queen.
First up. So however you want to do it, whatever your qualifier is for your teammate, you got the second pick.
Let me get OG right here. OG. Can't go.
You're up.
Yeah,
You
man,
up?
come on
You up,
here,
Papa?
man. Old school. Come on up
He
here,
said
OG.
he couldn't refuse the Kango. He said, listen. All right. OG flew in this morning from New Jersey.
Okay.
Just got here from Jersey. It's actually my cousin.
It's your cousin?
Yeah, it's like my second or third cousin somewhere in there. I don't know. We ain't figured it out yet. He my daddy's cousin and my mama's cousin. Bro.
Y'all got a little white in y'all family, though. There's some white somewhere.
All right, Queen
All
K,
right,
what's
who we
up?
got next? Who we got next? Let me get King right here. I think you got locks. King with the locks right there in the glass.
King with the locks and the glasses.
All right, all right.
You're up.
Picking all winners over
Let me
here.
get Auntie right here. Come on up here. Get on up here. Get you an
you-
acre of
oh,
land. Get you an
Auntie.
acre of land. Come on up here.
You
Get
want
you
an
acre
Auntie
of
Pop-Pop
land.
team. You
Hello.
want a-
The wisdom up here.
Give it up, give it up. All right, Queen K, your last pick.
All right, we got one more. Let's see.
All right, y'all make some noise if you want to be one of the last picks for Credit to Cash Flow
Come on, who's trying to win this acre of land?
Let's see. Who won it
Let
then?
me pick somebody from this side. Let me do my man right here with the mask.
Oh, man, with the mask.
Yeah, let's go.
It was the mask hanging off the ear that did it. You ready? You ready? All right.
You ready?
All right. He got 1.5 with him. All right, man.
I'm gonna go with Erica Badu back there. Erica,
Hey,
come on up here.
you ready? Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's Baduism. All right, if everybody can take your places behind our contestant stands, please. Come on. You might got an acre of land waiting for you. I don't know. Peace, Queen,
Get
peace.
that land. All right, no problem.
All right, money down to see you, Mike, real quick, please. All right, Auntie, can you tell me your name, where you're from, please?
I'm Horace. Oh, my name is Donna Cager, and I came in from Stone Mountain today.
All right, from Stone Mountain. Give it up for Stone Mountain, Queen Donna. All right, Uncle, you tell them your name, where you're
Yes,
from.
I'm James Worsham. I'm from Piscataway, New Jersey.
Jersey.
No, Jersey. Yeah, Jersey.
Awesome. Queen, so, hey, don't clap for Jersey now. No, you ain't gonna do me like that. Nah. All right, Queen, tell me your name, where you're from.
Peace. I'm Miss Kim Kicks by Ohio Valley Way, but I'm living here now in Atlanta, Oakland City. Bless your life.
Bless you love. All right, here you go. Your mic. Bring your skirty over
I'm
here.
Moneybag Mafia. I'm a Gemini, and
All right, King, your name, where you from?
Jay Carter, I'm from Cincinnati.
All right.
Yeah, I live here now, but yeah, I'm from Cincinnati, Rapid, Ohio.
Are you Junior?
Yeah, I'm Junior. They call me Izzy Big Dog.
Is he big dog in the building? The name where you from, King?
Kelvin from Kelvin Lamar from Nigeria.
All right, all from Nigeria. My hometown. Oh, we in the building.
Venetia Cannon, they call me V. You can't spell love without it. That's me.
Awesome. All right, so we're about to get started. So before we do and bring our contestants up, Queen K, tell them about you, your business, anything you want to share with the audience tonight.
Okay, well, I'm Queen K. I am Energy's wife.
Give it up! Big flex.
The winning team over here. I have a body sculpting business. Ladies, if you interested, I can give you my information before we get out of here. But I do body sculpting. And yeah, pretty much that's it.
All right, Body Sculpting LLC. Let's get it. All right,
I love her body.
That's
what it's called.
Moneybag Mafia, anything you want to share with them about you, what you got going on out here? I just want to give you the floor because, your team might win. It might get smoked. We don't know. I don't know.
I feel like we're going to win, but I'm Moneybag Mafia, Atlanta native. I'm from Adamsville. I tour with 85 South DC. I fly a lot of people. That's about it. I don't have no cards or nothing like that. It's just me. Follow me
out here
on
in
it.
these streets.
Yeah, I'm just out here.
All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our contestants from the end of our contestant stands. You guys can come up first, please, to the podium. You and Big Izzy Big Dog.
Let's go, Auntie. You got this.
Auntie, all right. This side right here, you're going to speak it today. So here's how it works. All right, guys, Credit to Cash Flow, again, is the first ever financial literacy game show. And tonight, again, we're playing for the opportunity to go on to our final round next week to win 1 acre of land for you and your family. The first contestant to hit the buzzer will have the first opportunity to answer the question. If you get the question right, your team will go on to win 100 points. If you get the question wrong, your team will lose 100 points. We'll have a round of 3 questions, and we'll have a bonus round worth 300 points. And the winning team will then go on to face each other to find one winner for tonight. You guys got it? So you can be quick to the buzzer if you want, but if you lose, your team loses points. If you win, you guys are on. All right, let's get it. So, I got my trusty, dusty index cards. All right, I got it. Bonus question. Nope, not that. All right. Okay. First question, guys. All right, first of all, let's give it up for all contestants tonight, family. Somebody got the grace. Somebody's going on to compete for 1 acre of land right here from the Legacy Center in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. So these questions are based off what we learned tonight. First hand to the buzzer gets the first opportunity. To have a bankable business, you need a federal EIN and a state blank number for the state.
Goodness gracious, I'm sorry, my voice is on. The state EIN also. I have the state.
There's another name we said tonight. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's not it. This is right now, they already lost 100 points, team credit. They couldn't get the answer. For educational purposes, we'll allow you guys the opportunity to answer if anyone knows it. Again, to have a bankable business, you need a federal EIN number, but you need a state blank number. No. State control number.
Yep, take 100 points away. Everybody.
State control number. Guys, federally, you need an EIN number, a.k.a. tax ID number. Same thing. EIN and tax ID is the same thing. So you hear EIN, it's tax ID. You hear tax ID, it's EIN. Well, on the state level, you need what's called the control number. State control number, and that number is found on your articles of organization. Did you all learn something today? Yeah. There we go. Give it up for our contestants. Thank you. Let me have a seat. Or stand. No, you back over there. You over there. You on the end. All right, we're going to take our middle contestants. Come on, Pop. In Nigeria. Okay, we got Jersey versus Nigeria. All right.
Let's go, Cash.
Old Wakanda versus New Wakanda. Let's get it. Okay. Remember, first one hit the buzzer gets the opportunity to answer the question. If you answer the question wrong, your team loses 100 points. Credit team, you guys are already down 100. First one to answer, get it right, you earn 100 points. Okay, so get ready for the buzzer, but don't be too quick if you don't know it. What does LLC mean?
Let's go, Nigeria!
Okay, limited liability company tonight.
Yeah, let's go!
We got you. All right, Nigeria.
Let's get our 100 points.
Okay. All right. They up 100.
I thought we both lose 100 points. If they got it wrong, I thought so technically like they got 0 now, right?
No. Next up.
I'm going to switch teams in a minute.
Let's go, Queen V.
She said, peace and love, sister, but she was trying to smoke you. All right, guys. This is a tough one. I ain't going to lie. You have to really pay attention and get this one. All right. What does NAICS stand for? You did it. It's all you, sister.
Okay. North American. North American. Come on.
Wow. Can we talk amongst each other? Can they help?
NAICS, North American. Come on. Industry system.
No, almost. You can't control. That ain't part of the rules. No.
They're going through notes and all types of chat.
This is for education. Y'all already lost. This is for educational purposes. So for educational purposes, my credit team, what does NAICS stand for?
North American Industry Classification.
All right, everybody together in the room. North American Industry Classification System. That is your NAICS. No, y'all don't get the point, but they lose 100 points. Aha! There's the C. Give it up for you, though, sis. All right. All right, guys. Oh, no, we still got one more. We got one more bonus round question worth 300 points. So that will bring y'all back to a tie game. 300 points. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a quick intermission. I'm going to allow my team captains to huddle up and to choose whether you all want to go as captains or you want to choose somebody from your team to take this three-pointer. That's on y'all. So guys, let's give a round of applause while we give our captains time for intermission. Go huddle up. Listen, everybody watching, thank you guys for coming out to Credit to Castro Live. Next week, August 30th, will be our grand finale of this part of the tour. We'll be coming back in September for more of the game with bigger prizes, bigger giveaways. But next week is 1 acre of land. These teams are going to fight it out right here for our bonus round question for 300 points to establish a winning team and who will compete for the 1 acre of land. Let me get something real low real quick. Cash flow, 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 cash flow. All right, give it up for them, y'all. Let's see. All right, it is time for the game show. Bonus round. Bonus round. All right. Let's see. What are the things? You like this game? My man, appreciate you. Okay, I like this question right here. I like this question. All right, who's going up? You got strategy? Okay, I'm going to have my bonus round contestants to the stage.
Here a little quick, so you know. You got it.
All right.
Here a little quick.
All right.
This is for it, right?
You don't need to use that word here. Watch it.
Back in.
Right. Now, if you're quick to do this and you don't get it correct, your team will lose 300 points. If you get this queen, your team will go up 300 points. It's a tie game. You have to go a tiebreaker. All right. This is a good one right here. All right. How many years or months do you need to be in business before you get business funding?
A year.
And let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's okay. Take your time.
This is only for educational purposes. You guys have already lost 300 points. It's already a tie game.
So we got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Just for educational purposes. Nothing to lose.
To get business funding, it doesn't have to be a whole year.
How many years or months do you need in business?
Like 6 months.
Zero.
It's like zero.
I heard
Go to the bank.
Zero. You making up stuff. You just said it.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not even 6 months.
You can go right. That's what I say. You can go right into the bank.
Zero. You don't need any years or any months of owning a business to go into a bank and get business funding. 0 months. 0 years. Everybody say zero.
Zero.
You'll never forget that again. All right, guys, clap it up real quick. We got a tie game. Jeez. All right. Okay, tie game. So here's how we're going to do this. I'm bringing my captains up. Now, the captains can call a lifeline from their team. The captains don't know it. But you're only going to have a 5-second countdown for you to be able to get a lifeline from your team. So you can call a lifeline if you're the first one up.
I told you I smoke
Okay, hold on. Okay, not that one. Okay, here we go.
Now, can his hand be up there close to the button already?
Yeah, hey, how y'all want to do it? Yeah, y'all can hover, all that. How do you want to do it?
Right.
All right.
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King it is! You can't never be wrong with Dr. King in Atlanta. Okay. All right. Okay. It could be either acronym or the whole word. We'll take either one. We said it tonight. What is the biggest or most known business credit reporting agency?
That was me.
Who was it? This side. The biggest business credit reporting agency. Guys, they got a 5-second countdown before their answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, to the podium.
I thought it was Huggo. You said what now? Martin Luther King.
All right. Y'all got to get it right to move on. What is the biggest or most known business credit reporting agency? Acronym or whole word?
Dun and Bradstreet.
Dun and Bradstreet, Why are you so happy they won?
Martin Luther King.
Give it up for the winning team. Game. All right, losing team. Guys, you all did well. I'm going to ask you to come to the front of the stage, please.
Losing team.
I need you front and center.
Losing team. Y'all go ahead. Oh, okay. You want me to? Okay, my bad. Right in front and center.
I need you guys to stand on the side of your captain, please. Y'all stand on the side. You told me the answer?
I couldn't hear.
Oh.
That's what she said. I couldn't hear. That's why I was like.
All right. So, listen. Okay, these are just take two, just a little step over a little bit. That way. Right there. You two queens, step over. There you go. Everybody right there. All right, perfect. Okay. So guys, listen. Here at the Black House Legacy Center, we're all about black love, black empowerment, and community excellence. But we also believe in tough love. And because you guys lost tonight, we want y'all to remember what happened tonight. And we want you to let it sting a little bit. We want you to remember this moment, and our audience is going to help you remember this moment in time. So you know Dun & Bradstreet, and you know through your hoarse voice, you can hear you. Listen, so audience, to our live studio audience, I need your help tonight. To help me help them for the rest of their lives. So when I count to 3, y'all gonna scream out, hop out of your chair if you need to, and you gonna point like they stole something, like it's the Montgomery Brawl again. Throw your hat in the air if you got to. And y'all gonna say, you got smoked. With all your chest and all your might, I want you to let them know they got smoked tonight. Because they didn't come to play. What? On 3, you got smoked, say it with your chest. 1, 2, 3, you got smoked!
Martin Luther King had a dream and some smoke.
Y'all have a seat. Thank y'all. Thanks. Give it up for Money Back Mafia for coming out tonight. And all our contestants. All right. Smells like s'mores. All right, awesome. So winning team to the front, please. Y'all won't get smoked. It's time to establish a winner. Winning team to the front. All right. So Queen K is going to be out of this. She's here for moral support. But our contestants tonight, our 3 contestants, you all, do we have our other index cards? Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, sir. All right, here you go. Here's your contestants for you. Here's for you. Here's for you. Here's pens. We got Legacy Center pens. Oh, Black House pens. Here you go. All right. So here's what's going to happen. Huh? Shirt? If you win, I'll give you a shirt. You or Big Izzy, I don't know, one of y'all. Big frog, okay. Okay, so we're going to ask her, here's what we're playing tonight, guys. This game tonight to establish one winner who will go on next week to compete for a grand finale round for 1 acre of land. This game is called Name That Value. So we're going to give a value to something, and you all will write the value on your paper. Whoever gets the closest to this value without going over will be the winner tonight. All right? Now, if everybody's over, the person that's the closest in general will win. So, Walmart. Shout out to Walmart. Walmart. Who we love Walmart? Walmart. The Walmart brings in the most revenue in the world. How much money do they bring in yearly? I'm going to give you a hint. It's in the billions. Walmart brings in the most revenue in the world. How much money do they bring in yearly or annually? All right? The closest person to this number, without going over, will be our winner tonight and go on to compete for 1 acre of land next week. What's that? Yes, revenue. How much do they bring in revenue yearly, annually? You can't ask nobody. You got to be disqualified. No. Okay. All right. Here you go. New Nigerian pen. Here you go. There you go. All right. So the final answers. How much revenue does Walmart bring? They bring in the most revenue annually. How much revenue is that in the billions? Let's do a 10-second countdown, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. All right, so Mr. I got to borrow a pen. All right. You will go up first. Let me see your paper here. Okay. So, King here has Walmart's revenue at, matter of fact, audience real quick. Y'all shout it out. What do y'all think it is? How much revenue do you think Walmart earns annually? How much that? 100? 6 billion? 900? 500? 10? Is that 10? 10 billion? Okay. This ain't no point in here, no decimal, right? This 8? There's 3 numbers, right?
No way.
Yeah, I thought so.
No way.
All right. So King got 14 billion for his answer. Give it up for him. All right, Queen, let's look at yours real quick. Queen has 21 billion. Okay, give it up for the Queen. All right, and Mr. Nigeria has 14 billion. Give it up for him. All right. Walmart's annual revenue. Remember, the winner is the one who got the closest without going over. And Walmart's annual revenue is $576 billion. Do your money dance. Cash flow. All right. My unfortunate losers for tonight. Can y'all have a seat, please? Y'all can have a seat. Great child. Give it up for our contestants, please. It's all good. Okay, so Queen, you have just won our 3rd week round of Credit to Cash Flow Live, the first ever financial literacy game show. What's your name again and where are you from?
Venetia from California originally, but I've been here 20 years.
Venetia from Cali, but been here 20 years. Where in Cali you from? They want to know.
Here in San Francisco, born, Oakland raised.
Okay, the Bay in the building. So Queen, next week, you going to be in town?
Yes. Oh, no, I live here now.
Okay. So August 30th, we're going to have B. Simone here, and Know For Sure podcast, and Megan Brooks. They're going to be our celebrity hosts. You are one of 4 people who are going to be guaranteed to compete next week. They're going to still pick 2 people from the live studio audience next week. So everyone here, come out next week. You still can get picked next week and have an opportunity to come back up to play for the grand finale round. But I want to know, Queen, what does it mean for you to have an opportunity to play for 1 acre free and clear for you and your family?
Everything. It means everything. My mother left her house in Louisiana to move here recently. I was homeless recently.
Wow.
So many things. I'm divorced. I mean, everything you said, I just recently went through it. So this would mean everything for me and my family. My brother would move here. He would have a studio here. We would put homes on the land. And that's it. That's my mom's dream. So.
Wow. Give it up. I told y'all, if you don't show up, if you don't show up,
You won't show up.
if you don't show up,
You won't show up.
all right, guys, listen, there's another way that you can have an opportunity to be a part of a lottery pick. So this weekend, we're going to do a lottery pick from our students. So we have 3 winners, and Queen V is one of them, who will be part of our contestants on our August 30th. This weekend, we're going to pick from our students online and here in Atlanta to be. So to be a student, you can be a student in our group for as little as $11.11 a month. You can join our mentorship to get over 111 lessons on real estate, business, funding, and cash flow. Right? Credit mastery, credit repair, all that. Yes, up. Give it up for it. So for those in the room and those online, you can go to credittocashflow.pro. It's the number 2, just like my shirt. Credittocashflow.pro, and you can see about our 1111 program for $11.11 a month. Get all your trainings, do it yourself. If you want to tap in with me and energy and our students who've been successful here, every Tuesday we do a private group mentorship. You can go to credittocashflow.pro, same website, and choose our group mentorship and speak to our team. Or if you want a one-on-one sit down with King E or I, or you want to join our inner circle, if you already have wealth, you already have equity, you already got a pension account, 403b, 401k, and you want to scale that thing, and you need mentors that can help you triple that wealth and triple that worth and your access to capital. Again, those who have equity in their homes, have business cash flow, have savings, retirement accounts, we can get you there. So we have beginners program, we have our intermediate program, and we have our elite inner circle. We have something for everybody at cashflow.pro. We're the pros at this. Give it up for Queen V tonight for winning. Give me some. We are so looking forward. We are so looking forward to next week, y'all. This is amazing that we know that some family is going to walk away with 1 acre of land free and clear by coming to a free financial literacy event, getting free game, getting free information, getting inspired, building a networking community, and you learn something today. Right? This is an amazing opportunity. I thank God for choosing us for a moment like this. For everyone here, if you're doing any kind of events in Atlanta, whether it be private events or corporate events, please consider the Legacy Center. This is a Class A culturally dipped events venue and media production space. We house movies here. We do productions here. We have a podcast studio for our podcasters. We also have offices upstairs. And we do everything from indoor, outdoor retreats all the way to indoor events just like this. So I thank everybody for attending tonight. We super appreciate it. We're going to get out of here with some high energy. Thanks for our guest tonight, Queen K. Came and stepped up for us. Right? My brother Nav Green was going to come and be one of our celebrity hosts, but he had a casting call today. But thanks for Moneybag Mafia pulling up on a love and a strength, giving us more laughs and jokes tonight. But don't forget the serious business of the paper what? Work. The paper what? Work. The paper what? Work. If we do the paperwork, we can get the paper work. You do the paperwork, you get the paperwork. And the faith without the works. All right? So we'll get out of here with a bang, y'all. Make sure y'all mingle, meet somebody you didn't know. But listen, next week, this room should be packed. Bring 3, 4, 5 people with you. Put it on your gram. Put it on your social. Those online, if you want this kind of information, attention, and mentorship, go to credittocashflow.pro. You can join our community for as little as $11.11 a month. Or you can tap into our private intimate training where we can help you scale your revenue, scale your cash flow, your family network, and your legacy. So we're going to end this thing right. We started this thing right. We're going to end this thing right, and we're going to start it right here. Hold on, y'all too loud. We're going to start with a whisper. Y'all too loud. You're too excited. Cash flow, cash flow, cash flow, cash flow, cash flow. Bring up. Cash flow. Bring up. Cash flow, 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 cash flow. We will see you next week, August 30th, with B. Simone, Megan Brooks, Know For Sure podcast for Credit to Cash Flow Live, and your chance to win 1 acre of land free and clear for your family. Let's clap it up, y'all. See y'all next week.